Hello, fellow Tarotpolitans, and welcome to September full moon event. This full moon is in the sign of Pisces. It's an epic event because it's a super moon and a partial eclipse as well. I am Maye, I am your Tarotpolitan community host, and let me introduce you to today's energy, as well as inviting you to watch a 12-card tarot reading inspired by the heroine and the hero's journey. Let's begin. This Wednesday, 18th of September 2024, we have a full moon in Pisces with the sun in Virgo. This combination makes it more determined to be creative in this full moon, but also we have to take into consideration that it's a super moon. This is when the moon is the closest to the earth and we've seen it as bigger. It also brings a partial eclipse that I have to remind you that eclipses are celestial body alignments, and these alignments obviously bring anticipated or not anticipated changes, and also brings shadow. So it's a good time to reflect, to meditate, and to think about our journey, our soul's journey. September is represented by the Hermit, and the Hermit is quite a mystical archetype, quite a mystical figure as the Pisces sign. The numerology for this lunar event, for this full moon, is the number 8, represented by the strength. Similar or the same happened in the last full moon. Because it's a Wednesday, this full moon, we have to take into consideration that Wednesday is the day dedicated to Mercury, and there is a lot of information and communication that we need to decipher. Let me begin this reading with 12 cards inspired by the hero's journey, by explaining you how it works. If you have heard about Joseph Campbell's book that is titled The Hero of 1,000 Faces, this will make sense. This reading could be used for inspiration for storytelling, for writing books, but also it can be as a creative imagination, visualization, and meditation. Analyzing and connecting with your soul path. So let me explain how this reading works. So obviously here in the first step or card, the card in the first position will represent the status quo, the who are at this present moment, the now. The second card will represent the call for this journey, whether it's a challenge that we have to find a solution, whether it's our purpose for our life and in the world, our purpose towards our community, and or if it's a spiritual call or something that we need to do. The third card or the third step is recognizing our resistance to do our purpose or our call. What is holding us back? What is that comfort zone that we find difficult to leave or to challenge? It's almost like this is like the refusal of the call. What is blocking the evolution of this journey? In the fourth place or position, this will represent with the person or inspiration that we need to put this journey in motion. It can be a mentor, it can be guidance from someone that we don't know, but it's also definitely assistance. Then on the fifth position, this will represent the vehicle of our journey. How we initiate, we began, we start, what is the medium that will make this journey began with. Then in the sixth position, we're gonna find the place for our allies or enemies. And because by knowing our enemies, we evolve. And also the enemies are going to be trials, and this is part of the process of our journey. Then in the seventh position, we have the part that are the tests, the lessons, the dangers, and the fears. So this is also a very important place to understand our journey, how to progress and work towards our goal. Then in the eighth position, this is the place that represents the greatest challenge, the crisis, the ordeal, the almost like I'm about to give up. This is too much. This is overwhelming. I can't take it any longer. It's the moment that we are almost to give up on this journey. And the ninth position is actually coming out of this greatest challenge and having the reward, having the achievement, having the goal or the resolution of what we were wanting or expecting to gain here in this second position. So, because this doesn't end in just achieving what we want, to give you an example, let's say you achieve the promotion at work that you wanted, or you achieve finishing the book that you were writing, or you achieve your well-being goals. There is also going to be other type of challenges on the road back, because this is a journey. So after achieving, let's say, the reward, the result, then we encounter that we have to go back to, this is the journey back, and we're gonna encounter these other new challenges. Then in the 11th position, this is where we find the true transformation. Sometimes it's been said as the resurrection or the rebirth after all what we have learned along the goal. So really, this is not the final goal. The final goal is, once we achieve what we want, is how we behave with that, how we transform our lives and our environment and the people around us. And on the 12th position symbolize or represents the new world, the collective. Once you go back home after your journey, what you're gonna encounter, how your transformation is going to help others in your community, in your environment, at home and with others. So I am so excited to do this hero's journey tarot reading. I couldn't wait. So let's begin by shuffling. This reading can be done in different ways. We can divide the deck in three phases. One is the major arcana, the minor arcana is divided in two groups, and one of the groups is the core cards and the other group is the suits. And depending on where you are in the journey, you're going to choose a major arcana, a core card, or a suit, depending on if it's a person, an action, or a challenge. So, but I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to put the cards as they come sequentially in this wheel of the journey, or the soul's journey. So the first card is the Nine of Cups. I think with the Nine of Cups here in the first position, it's almost like I think we are too comfortable in our place, and there is a lack of looking for more. I'm okay, everything is okay, I can't change anything. Let me see the things that they are just good and not look at the bad things. No, this is the where we are now, or the status quo. We are actually in quite a comfortable position and place, or we are satisfied and optimistic. But because we are in our journey, this can become actually detrimental of our journey because we feel too comfortable. Then the call or challenge, or purpose is actually, we have to get this fire, is represented with authority, or we have to become the authority of what we do. We have to become that important person that take decisions, that have actions towards those decisions. The call here is to actually own what we do and to go for it regardless. The resistant, holding back here with the Queen of Swords, here I think we take too much into consideration what other people will think. Oh, if I stay where I am, my life is okay, I can't complain. But if I take this position and this authority, what people are going to start talking about me. So one thing that we have to get out of our comfort zone is actually giving the unnecessary importance to what other people opinions of what they are going to think or say about us. On the fifth position, the fourth position, the fourth card, this is the Three of Cups reverse, and this is actually the guidance, the inspiration, the assistance, the mentor. So here, because it's crossing down, I would say that don't listen to small talk. Find your guidance from people that they are professional, that they have been there for years. Don't listen to the young or unexperienced people around this subject. Go for the people who have been, whether in that area or business or organization, for many, many years, and they know what they're talking about. If you want guidance, if you want a mentor, don't look for people who are not even focused in things, they're just hanging around and wasting everybody's time. Then in the fifth position, what is the vehicle, or what is going to help us get into this journey, begin this journey properly, is to stop putting yourself down. Stop over dramatizing things. Keep in the present, keep focus on your call, on your purpose, and keep going. Because overthinking things, negative thinking about things, one thing is to be realistic and practical, to go ahead. And another thing is putting yourself down or less, or over dramatizing things. So this is very important to start to begin our journey, that we leave this behind. Then in the number 6, what is our allies or enemies, we have the High Priestess. So here, the High Priestess here is very interesting, because we're gonna have allies that we don't know yet, that we are about to get to know as long as we get into the journey. But the enemies also, watch out for people that they pretend to be something that they are not with you. You know, look for the real people. Look for the real people, and also follow your intuition, you know, your perception about the people you are going to meet in this journey, who are going to be or with you or against you. In the 7th position, what is the test, lessons, dangers, and fears, we have the 8 of Cups reverse. Okay, the 8 of Cups reverse, the 8 of Cups is normally a journey. You're leaving somewhere for something new. What you're leaving behind, it has not worked. We're looking for something else, you know. Obviously to be more happy, but because it's on reverse, you definitely are going to be challenged about your emotions about your journey, the feelings, the sometimes not being very patient in your journey, these kind of things. And the position 8, we have the crisis, the almost, you know, well, yes, the crisis is definitely there. Here the emotions are very important. So having the wrong perception on things, seeing one thing and not being that thing at all. Almost sometimes, because we already have been conflicted with our patience. Here is almost like there is going to be times that you are really like, this is crazy, why I'm doing this doesn't make sense, and we have to fight that kind of talking. We cannot let this surrealistic kind of thinking govern our journey. And the reward, oh my God, this is a very good reward. It's a new complete beginning. Can be, if you focus in this can be also creative and professionally, this reading. But here is definitely a new position in life. Even showing up properly in the world, showing your skills, showing what you know, what you do best, what you are happy doing, what you feel connected, and your will is very strong. So this is a very good reward. Which challenge do we find in the road back? Okay. I will say that this is what I have been saying. We have to be patient. In this journey, what we want to achieve, what we want to maintain, because after achieving something, you have to maintain it. You have to go for other types of thinking, other types of inspiration. It doesn't stop here, but we have to be patient, because things gonna take time to develop. And we need fresh ideas. We need to renovate our thinking. We need to think, let's say, outside the box, or outside the things that we are used to. And then in the 11th position, what is the real transformation, resurrection, or rebirth, we have the Ace of Wands, and that match with our call, the fire, action, beginnings with the magician. So here is really a rebirth, because fire destroys, disintegrates everything, calcinates everything, and there is new life, because with the carbon that you produce from the fire, you can nurture the earth. So I think this is a very good omen of the transformation we are going to receive with the Ace of Wands. This is powerful. And the new world that we're gonna experience is, you know how I seen it here, the Temperance crossing down, is we are not going to need any more gurus or charlatans or anyone who is going to command or direct our life. We are going to achieve this purpose, challenge or call. We are going to show up and to show off. I'm not saying show off in the wrong side, with the wrong meaning, but to be there, to be seen. And we are going to initiate something very important. But the world that we're going to live after, at the outcome of the journey, is that we are not going to need anything external of us for us to achieve what we want. For us to work in our environment and community, we're gonna know what we're doing. We don't gonna need no angels, we are going to be connected directly with the source. This is how I see this interpretation. Now, let's have a look, a more thorough, a recap of this, because I'm gonna tell you, doing this reading, if you're gonna do this type of reading at home, it's interesting that you go place by place and you visualize, you meditate yourself in this journey with these characters and these happenings and current affairs. So, on the first place is where we are. I think, life is good, it could be better, but let me stay how I am. But the calls come, the purpose is there. Someone comes and challenges us to do it. Why you don't do this? You could be doing this. You are so good at this. People are missing, your great skills are being missed because you are in a position of I'm too comfortable where I am. Then this purpose with the fire, with the authority of the king, is about embarking this journey of saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to be my own boss, or whatever it is in your reading. What is here holding you back is forget what other people are going to think, say, or tell about you. Forget about that, Then the fourth position is the mentor of guidance. If you need a mentor, or if you need guidance, or if you need inspiration, go for the real dinosaurs. The people who has been there a long time and know what they are talking about. Forget about these, people that they are not even there. Then fifth is the vehicle, how we're gonna start this journey. This journey is definitely by leaving behind negative talking or overly dramatic view of our purpose. Then, in the sixth position, our allies and enemies, we are going to know interesting people in this journey that we don't know yet, these people are going to bring in enough information and insights for you to say, wow, I have what I need. But also be careful with your enemies, because they can be very fake. They can be very pretentious of being your friend. So be careful with that. Then in the seventh position, what is the lessons, dangers and fears, is your emotions. We are in a journey. It's your time. Don't wait. Be patient. It's happening. Go for it. Your emotions are very important. What you think is very important about you. What others think, how difficult, how long it's going to take you is not important. The important is that you take the journey ahead. Then on the 8th position, what is the greatest challenge, the big crisis, is the moon. And the moon again, look at your mental health, at your psyche, but also be pragmatic and realistic about what you think and what you see about this journey. Yeah, don't get, let's say, paranoid about things. Relax, be in the present moment. And when you have a big challenge like this, take care of yourself. Do journaling, do something creative, expressive writing, breath work, meditation. And on the 9th position, what is the reward if we overcome, if we take this journey and we overcome these challenges? The reward is a completely new you, and you showing your capacities, you helping others, teaching others. Look, I managed to do it, you can do it as well. This is a big reward. And the road back, or the new challenge that you will find after having this, is be patient. You're gonna require new ideas, because sometimes we focus so much on the goal that when we achieve it, we don't have any other sort of purpose, and that is not the purpose. The purpose is to come here and to help others, or to show it to the world, so to share your achievements. So here, be patient, think outside the box. This is a journey and it takes time. Don't think about the time, think about the journey. And the transformation or rebirth that you're going to experience, again, number one, this is beginnings. This is a new you. This is a new energy and a new desire for life and for everything. So this is a very good rebirth. And in the outcome, or the new world, we have this temperance crossing down, but here I see it as very positive, as this external person, individual, ideology or group or anything doesn't have power over you anymore. You are fully connected with the source. You don't need intermediates. Okay? So once you have done in clockwise this reading, I want you to visualize from this side, anti-clockwise, here, so you can start your journey realistically. So once you visualize every step in the journey, what you're gonna find, what you're gonna encounter, what you're gonna achieve, what other challenges you wanna have, everything, you reverse the visualization anti-clockwise, so you can start them taking actions, not just doing this. This is good to take a good hour and do this visualization and meditation. So let me know in the comments below what you think. I hope you have liked this tarot. I think for in-depth readings that ask many questions and everything, I think this tarot from the Change Tarot is beautiful. And as you see, the color palette have kept the primary colors but in another shades, what is very interesting. But I think this is a lovely reading and this is a lovely tarot, and I hope you have liked it, and I see you soon. I see you for an autumn forecast that I'm going to put together, and October forecast will come soon as well. So thank you very much, and I see you all very soon.